Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And I finally had a chance to sit down and watch Ballerina from the world of John Wick, starring Ana de Armas. We also have Ian McShane is back in this as Winston, the keeper, the owner of the Continental. We have Gabriel Byrne. I haven't seen Gabriel Byrne in a long time in a film, but he's in this as well. We have who else is in this one? Who else could be in this one? Oh, let me get this guy named John Wick, right? Yeah. Keanu Reeves makes an appearance in this one as well as John Wick. And it just, Norman Reedus is in this as well. It just, they have some pretty good, Angelica Houston's in this as well. So the names just keep on coming down the list of characters that are in this film. But how is this one compared to the John Wick series, the actual John Wick series itself? It's a good film. It's a fun action flick. It is. Ana de Armas, she's striking on screen. She is absolutely stunning, but she also kicks a lot of butt too. And you can see that she has done her training to be in these kind of movies. And she comes off very believable with the things that she's doing on screen. Now, again, this, like I said, it's a fun action flick. I had a blast watching this one. But when you're comparing it to the actual John Wick series itself, it falls a little bit short for me. I think mostly because something I've heard a lot of people say. I've heard people refer to this film as 10% dialogue and story and 90% action. I'd be hard pressed to disagree with that. I really would. I think that, but the action that is done, that's the one thing that I will say. The action that is done in this film is freaking insane. Absolutely insane. What she uses to extract revenge in this film on people, some of the weapons and things that she comes up with, it's great. It's great. It's not you're like a it's not standalone like a John Wick thing where he is just out there guns blazing and everything. She finds weapons to use in this film, and it has, especially towards the end, is a great sequence, fight scene that goes on that I haven't seen in a film. And I was like, oh my gosh! And it's like every single time, it's like almost like it kept trying to top itself. Like, oh my gosh, what, whoa, are you kidding me? Like that, the things that they were doing were very well done in this film. That's the one thing, and you can say that across the whole board for any John Wick film, that the films are done well. It looks beautiful too. Watching it in 4K, it does. It's striking. I mean, yes, the first John Wick film is a little grittier, a little darker, but the rest of the Wick films definitely are a little bit have a more vibrancy to them in certain scenes within the films, and this one is no difference. There's a part when Anna is in she plays the character of Eve, by the way, in the film. That's her name, Eve, and she's in this nightclub. All these different neon lights going on all over the place, and from there, that's where it really starts to feel like a John Wick type of film. It's just the presentation with her walking into this nightclub and everything. It's just, yeah, it's done well in that aspect. And like I said, there's a couple scenes towards the end, maybe like the third act of the film, where she goes into this one particular town, and it's so beautiful, and there's just snow everywhere in this, and it just, I had to stop and think, like, is that like real, or is that like AI generated? Because that's like how incredible this thing looked, especially with the 4K. How amazing and breathtaking it looked. It sounded great. It looked amazing, and again, seeing Keanu on screen, you see him in certain aspects, certain times of the film. He's not. I thought he was going to be in like this huge portion of the film. From what a lot of people were saying, I don't. He's not really in a huge part of the film, but when he's there, you can't help but he just takes over the screen. He just his how he comes across as John Wick is just captivates you, and just that's it. Like, that's your character you're focused on. He does it so well with so little words spoken. And when I say little words spoken, when you see the film, you'll know he doesn't speak a lot, and it's great. But I mean, overall, the film it's a solid film. It's a hard act to follow to go up against the actual Wick films. But I think as a standalone film, I think it's pretty good. I don't see the problems that a lot of people said, that they had with this film. I mean, yes, granted, like I said, I can see if you want a little bit more of a story, I can understand that. But you kind of know what you're getting with this when you go into it. You know you're going to get a kick butt action type of film with some pretty darn good kills too. So overall, I mean, Ballerina, I thought was a very entertaining film. It absolutely was. And of course, this is the 4K Ultra HD set with Blu-ray and digital code. And guys, I think this one's worth checking out. I really do. And I had to get it with the slip. I have my John Wick series collection, all the films in one big collection, and like this like neon kind of like looking slip. This has a really nice looking slip as well. So I had to continue to trend with that. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I'll catch you in another episode. Take care. Bye.